McDowell. It's Friday, March 4th. I'm Lizzie, and welcome to Trojans Today. On today's lineup, we have a highlight of the holiday occurring tomorrow, a DIY segment that will be re-aired today due to technical difficulties last week, Freaky Friday news, and everyone's favorite, Fluffy Friday. Now to the weekly trivia. Be sure to have your homeroom teacher call the number on screen to win a special prize.
Good morning, McDowell. I'm here with your DIY segment. Have you ever had your hands full but still want to bring your phone with you? Or been in a place that's crowded and you still want to charge your phone but don't want to hold it all the time and don't want to trip over a cord? Then why not make a phone holder? It'll end up looking something like this. It has a little cord so you can hang it onto things with your phone safely inside so it's secure and out of the way, but still available. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to need to make a pattern. You're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half. Unless your phone is much bigger than a half piece of paper, then you'll have to stack two on top of each other. So you're going to take your phone and place it on the paper. You're also going to need a ruler for this. Measure 3/4 of an inch above the bottom of your phone to the bottom of the paper like this, and make a mark there. And now that you have your phone lined up like that, you're going to go and trace around your phone so you get an outline of it. Now you don't need your phone anymore as you have the outline on here. What you're going to do now is, based off of your outline, you're going to go 3/4 of an inch outside of it. So you're going to make 3/4 of an inch border around the phone. You don't have to worry about rounding the corners if your phone has round corners like mine does. All you have to do is just make sure that you have 3/4 of an inch around your phone as a border to make sure that you have some seam allowance. And you're just going to keep doing this until you complete the border. What's nice about lining it up at the bottom is you don't have to worry about making a line for the bottom and you don't have to cut there. It's just based off the top. So you're going to make your last line up at the top here, and then you're going to start to cut it out. So now you grab your scissors and cut around this border. And what's really nice is since we fold it in half, we'll have two pieces for this. So we don't have to make any more. So you're just going to keep cutting this out until you have your two separate pieces for this. I'm just going to move my scraps out of the way here. And now you're going to bring your phone back on and measure where you want it to cut off. There's going to be a little front pocket on it, and you want to know about where that's going to cut off. So pick a place, it doesn't really matter where, but mark there on your phone. Well, not on your phone, but on the paper by your phone. So I'm going to mark it here. Now I'm going to separate these two. I have my mark here, and I'm going to take a line across from it because that's where I want the front pouch to end. And now you're going to cut off across from here to make sure your pouch shows part of your phone. And now you have your pouch pattern and the back pattern. You're going to need two pieces of the back pattern because we're going to lightly stuff it for a little extra security. So I went ahead and made two pieces of this already because I don't have a sewing machine in front of me, so I'm going to demonstrate like this. You're also going to need a piece of elastic, which I'm also using paper for, to be able to demonstrate or attach the little hook at the top. And so you're going to make something similar to a sandwich here. You're going to take the big piece of your back and then place your pouch part in the middle. You're going to put your elastic part at the top up here with about a 1/2 inch on top of the back part so it'll stay secure. Then you're going to take your other part, your second back part, and place it here. Then you'd sew around all the borders except for 2 inches at the top. After you do that, you're going to flip it inside out and you'd have it mostly made. Then you just have to lightly stuff and close the top up here. I'd say leave about 2 inches so you have enough room to be able to flip it out and be able to stuff without having to struggle too much. In the end, you're going to get a product that looks something like this, that's nice and handy for when you need to have hands-free to be able to work around with your phone. So, thank you. Now back to Lizzie with history.
Thank you, Kira. Tomorrow, Saturday, May 5th, is Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is celebrated every May 5th to remember and honor the Mexican Army's victory over the French Empire in the Battle of Puebla. In the U.S., however, the day has more meaning, mainly celebrated to acknowledge and celebrate the Mexican-American culture. Now to Sammy.
The McDowell's girls lacrosse team has been killing it this season with a record of 8-1. The team's wins go hand in hand with individual success from senior goalie Mara Kyneth and senior midfielder Rachel Tufts. Kyneth hit a record of 400 saves in the team's game against Seneca West on Saturday.
Well, actually, my whole team was chanting my name, so I didn't even know I made my 400 saves till after the game. So it was just ecstatic. It's such a major goal to accomplish. It was amazing.
Kyneth, however, isn't the only one breaking records. Senior Rachel Tufts is only a few goals away from scoring her 100th point. Tufts has some advice you'd like to share with her younger teammates.
Definitely don't give up and don't get frustrated if you plateau a year, because obviously playing every year you want to get better, but there's going to be just some years that you're just struggling, so just don't give up and just keep going.
For the first 7 games of the season, the girls went undefeated, which included a win against longtime rival Nichols on Friday. The winning streak, however, ended on Saturday when the girls lost to West Seneca in overtime by a score of 9-8.
We have such a great team chemistry this year. We have such great talent. So I believe that we'll have just a great record going this season.
The McDowell girls hope to continue their winning season in their upcoming game against Stowe Monroe Falls tomorrow at Fairview High School at 12:30. For the Trojan News Network, I'm Sammy Deifel.
Good morning, McDowell. I'm Alex, and I'm here with your Freaky Friday News, a brand new segment introduced last week. On Monday, a few U.S. Border Patrol agents in Brownsville, Texas, were in for quite the surprise when they found 3 people attempting to cross the U.S. border, one of them holding a small black duffel bag. The smugglers changed their minds about coming to America after they saw the agents. They dropped the bag and hoofed it back to Mexico, according to KHOU-TV. When the officers examined the duffel bag, they were shocked to discover an unconscious male tiger stuffed inside. According to CNN, the tiger, estimated to be around 4 months old, was turned over to the Porter Zoo in Brownsville. I'm Alex, and this has been your Freaky Friday News segment. Now over to everyone's favorite Fluffy Friday.
Good morning, McDowell. I'm here with Chrissy and Emily from the Anna Shelter. Could you tell us a little bit about Chrissy?
Oh, you bet. Chrissy is a big girl. She is a 2-year-old pit bull, and she is actually very, very sweet. She needs to work a little on her leash manners, but she's a good girl. She's strong, so she's going to need somebody who is strong too and can help her with her obedience training, help continue that. She's good with some other dogs. She's a little choosy, but she is okay with some when introduced correctly. Hasn't been tested around cats or small children, but she's been fine with everybody here. And she's enjoyed meeting everyone on our visit today. But she came from an abandonment situation at a kill shelter, and had to go to a kill shelter elsewhere in Pennsylvania. And she was brought here because we are a no-kill shelter, because she's such a good dog. She's so sweet, and they really wanted to help get her out of a bad situation. But she is a beautiful black brindle, is what we call this, and she's a gorgeous girl. I guess you can see it with the lights here, but come down and meet her. She loves to play. She is just sweet as pie, and being a dark dog, sometimes she gets overlooked, so she would love to get to know somebody and come be a part of your family.
All right, thank you. And if you want to learn more about Chrissy, you can visit the Anna Shelter website or the Anna Shelter in person.
Thank you, Katie. Be sure to visit the Anna Shelter for more information. This week's trivia winner was Mr. Kern with the answer of the Guinness Book of World Records. I'm Lizzie, broadcasting from the basement of MIHS, and this has been Trojans Today.